it's Chef Tim from the Crowne Plaza Reading Hotel. Welcome back to another awesome episode of GreaterHospitality.com. Today we're going to feature one of the hotel's signature items. It's a 3-meat meatball, which we make in-house. Phenomenal item. Welcome to the kitchen of the Crowne Plaza Reading Hotel. For this episode of GreaterHospitality.com, it is actually our first cooking demo. Today we're going to feature one of the hotel's signature items. It's a 3-meat meatball, which we make in-house. Phenomenal item. Let's start with fresh mozzarella cheese, fresh minced garlic, fresh diced onions, kosher salt, flat Italian parsley, fresh ground black pepper, 5 cups of grated Parmesan cheese, olive oil, 5 cups of whole milk, 10 cups stale Italian bread, 8 fresh eggs, 5 pounds ground Angus beef, 2.5 ground pork, and 2.5 pounds ground veal. Ready to mix? First, our ground beef. Pork. Our veal, five cups of grated Parmesan cheese, diced onions, our milk and our stale Italian bread, Italian parsley, garlic, cracked black pepper, kosher salt, our eggs, our bread and milk mixture. In our lounge, Good Night's Lounge, we were recreating our bar menu, and we had a lot of people asking for meatballs. So Craig Poole and myself, we started researching and playing around with recipes, and this recipe that we came up with was actually over the course of about a dozen recipes of this one and that one, and we just kind of took a little from every one until we came up with what we felt was probably one of the best meatballs that we could come up with. And the real ingredient, well, the secret ingredients is the veal, the pork, and the beef, all 3 of them mixed together. That is, it really makes for a great meatball. What we've done though is we've really made this meatball unique. As you'll see, once we get done mixing it, what we do is we are going to actually fill the center of the meatball with the fresh mozzarella cheese. That in itself is it's a surprise, so that when you're not only getting a meatball, but when you dig into this meatball, which is fresh, wonderful, tasty, but you have that fresh mozzarella cheese in the inside, which is like, whoa, check this out. Okay, portion out our meatballs. They're 8 ounces, a half pound. So what we do is we pat them out a little bit like that. Then we take about two ounces of fresh mozzarella. pack them right into the center. When you pad out your beef and pork and veal, and just kind of fold it over, and then just kind of re-roll it. And you want to pack it really good. That way, it's evenly coated around the fresh mozzarella cheese, so that it doesn't leak out at all. This meatball is one portion that we serve as an appetizer, and it'll come in a big pasta bowl with our homemade tomato basil marinara that goes right over top. For an entree, we serve one, but what we do is we put it on top of pasta noodles, along with our tomato basil marinara sauce that goes over top. And that is a entree portion. But for an appetizer portion, one meatball with a tomato basil marinara. Okay. I'm preparing the meatball with the olive oil. I lightly brush the meatball with the olive oil, and then we will bake it in the oven, 350 for 18 minutes. Perfect meatball. So this is our meatball after we brushed it with the olive oil. We baked it in the oven, 350 for 18 minutes. The entree portion with the pasta underneath, the tomato basil marinara, the flat Italian parsley, Parmesan cheese. As you cut into our meatball, you'll get a selection of pork, veal, and beef, the fresh spices. But what's really unique about this meatball is the fresh mozzarella that's inside, which is not on the menu, so it is an added surprise and added feature, and it just goes very well. It's a wonderful surprise, wonderful addition, and a tasty meatball. Enjoy the 3-meat meatball from Chef Tim at the Crown Plaza Reading Hotel, and watch for us for another awesome episode of GreaterHospitality.com.